Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Sonic Heroes. This is the continuation of Team Chaotix. And we'll be putting out flames in the castle and all that fun stuff. Great job with Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves officially will be coming back this Sunday, so great job, everybody. Next up, we should probably work on Split Fiction or Suikoden. Both are around 940, 950. So, Split Fiction would probably be good to finish off because there's only like an hour and 30 minutes left of the game, so we could actually get the finale this weekend. And Xenoblade officially got 1,000 views. So I have set up part number 2, which will immediately follow the Sonic stream. It's still kind of a shame that Xenoblade couldn't hit 1,000 views during the stream. But it crossed over, so it's good. But Split Fiction, I would like to push that. It's at 975. So if a mod could get that, and we could work on that through this stream and Xenoblade, we should get to the finale of Split Fiction tomorrow, and then we'll be done with that game completely. Sonic Heroes, I don't know what I'm doing with Sonic Heroes yet. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a whole, whatchamacallit. So, there's the whole Chaos Emeralds thing. Sorry, guys, just a little stressed. Oh, all right, let's go. Alrighty. Almost done with Team Chaotix. Did I spell? I spelled it wrong. You know, it's supposed to be X. Chaotix. No, I got it. Chaotix. And remember, guys, keep the likes up. We're also going to have to push the YouTube Shorts playlist. Not this hour, but the next hour. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go.
I think I remember to put the milk in the fridge. Blow out the torches.
Here's your next mission. You won't be able to escape the mysterious castle as long as the red torches are burning. Extinguish all of the red torches.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, I just need to check and make sure that the milk is in the fridge. Because I did have cereal, yes. My superfood is cereal.
Yeah, let's go.
Right back.
Here's your next mission. You won't be able to escape the mysterious castle as long as the red torches are burning. Extinguish all of the red torches.
Clarity and focus.
Okay, so we have to blow out all the torches.
Here we go!
I'll take the lead.
Let's go!
Yoink. Did I get it? Alright, yeah. Mahaha. Ta-da!
I forgot to pay the electric bill.
Whoa!
I see where you are.
What are you thinking about?
Da-da-da. Excuse me. No, don't you touch me.
Here we go!
Don't touch me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go! Here we go!
I'll take the lead.
Maybe
Here we
higher?
go.
There we go.
Spirits unite.
Hey, one up. That's always good. I'm gonna need that.
What's that?
Enemies up ahead.
Leave this to me, boys! Here we go!
Excuse me.
Not bad!
So your newsletter will be out at Probably 4:30. Remember, we do have to write the newsletter every day, so it takes some time.
I'm starving.
So let us push Split Fiction. Because why not? I love having Min-May on the cover, it's funny. Where's Split Fiction?
Kinda reminds me of a ninja hideout full of traps.
What level is this called again? Hey guys, what level is the spooky thing? Is it level 10? Okay, that's 8 candles out. Or 8 torches gone.
How are we supposed to blow out those torches?
Yeah.
Here we go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go!
Let's go! Here we go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go!
Let's go! Here we go!
Okay.
I'll take the lead! Here we go!
Did you make sure it's not gonna be frozen pan pizzas?
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Okay.
Here we go!
Let's go!
Torchies, where are you?
Here we go!
Okay, honey.
I'll take the lead! Here we go! Here we go!
I don't remember.
Here we go!
Let's go!
Wow! Plenty of enemies around here!
Yoink.
Ready anytime.
Alright, fire's out. I think. Nope. What was the previous... Where is it? Just need to see what the previous screen was. Stage 12. This is stage 12. Okay.
Clarity and focus.
Torchies, where are you?
Okay, guys, if you could click the Split Fiction thing,
I don't know what will happen if the switch is
have that go for like 5 minutes in the background or something like that. You're at 975 views for Split Fiction. We could do the finale tomorrow if we get up to 1,000. So the last episode of Split Fiction was 2 days ago. Because yesterday was Muscle Cat. We good? Wait, is that Egg Emperor Gundam right there? Yes, it is. Egg Emperor Gundam.
I see where you are!
Da na 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 na. Ba da 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 da.
Here we go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go!
Oh no! Whoosh. It looked like the Egg Gundam.
Let's go.
Oh, nuts. That's one death. Still 14 flames, though.
There may be too many of them.
I don't know what will happen if the switch is triggered. I see where you are.
Oh, no. Oh.
Here we go!
I'll take the lead.
I messed up.
We did it.
I messed up. This might take a while. Are we gonna look at the Bleach game tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I haven't.
Here we go.
None of the games that I covered this month did I earn back. If it wasn't for a couple people's super chats, we never would have finished off what we spent on Monster Hunter. We spent $120 on Monster Hunter. Slow Motion gave $100, and someone else gave a super chat of 70 or 50 on the very first episode of Monster Hunter. Xenoblade didn't make anything because it didn't hit 1,000 views during the stream. It got like $8 in super chats. I'm sure the Bleach game is $70. Like I've almost paid off the Muscle game that was only 17. But it's not a good place right now, Sora. Like we have to budget what games we're gonna cover. I reached out to the developer for a copy of Bleach. They didn't give me one, so.
Here we go!
Unfortunately, a lot of these developers now are doing things based on not your reputation, but based on how many views your channel gets, so it's harder to get review copies now. But I would like to look at Bleach. I think it looks cool.
I'll take the lead. Here we go. Look, there it is again.
Alright, so we need to get the skeleton in position. Nice to see you, Sora. It's been a while.
Here we go.
Glad you're excited about the Bleach game.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead.
Flower power. Alright, there we go. Oops. I don't think I need to do that. Do I?
Here we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there.
I'll take the lead.
Nuts! Would it kill me to use Vector? Vector doesn't always work for me doing his long-range attacks.
Here we go.
He just does this. He doesn't always shoot the little guys for me. So I've just been, you know, doing what I can. Like, what's his name? Omega worked a lot better for me. I used Omega a lot more. I would like to use Vector more.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead.
But for whatever he's not working for me very well.
Here we go.
Look, there it is again.
Okay, this time we're gonna go inside the flower.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I'll take the lead.
Here we go.
Let's go. I failed.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Going up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Why won't you go in?
Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Okay. Whoop. At 17. 18. 19.
There's something wrong here.
We're going around and around and around.
23. 24. Hey now. 25.
This is a long hallway.
Come on, Charmy. Let's go. Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go. 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 Here we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
28 out of 60. I guess those other doors don't open. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's the red ones. I was gonna get rid of the blue torch, so I had a place to stand.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead.
Let's go.
What's the matter? You're only halfway there.
30.
Careful not to fall. It's really dangerous here. Here we go. Run! Run!
Okay. Checkpoint. A dead end.
I'll take the lead.
Let's go. Here we go.
No! Wait, was there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Nah. Go Vector. Mr. Bony guy.
We're fine.
Whoa!
There must be a switch to open this door somewhere.
Pew, pew. Hey. Here we go. Pew, pew.
Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it.
Here we go. Pew, pew.
Nuts.
Hey. Here we go. Pew, pew. Here we go. Pew, pew.
Buh.
Here we go. Pew, pew. Here we go.
Caution, boys. We don't know what that switch triggers.
It's alive, and it's coming this way.
I missed some? Where?
Here we go.
Yeah, let's go. Here's your next mission. You won't be able to escape from the mysterious castle as long as the red torches are burning. Extinguish all of the red torches.
Clarity and focus.
Torchies, where are you?
Yeah, I know. I missed some torches. I gotta do it again.
Here we go.
I didn't know where the torches were, though.
I sense something.
I see where you are.
What are you singing about? Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Let's go. Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go. Hey,
Good.
thank you.
Let's go.
What's that?
Ah!
Please listen to me, boys.
I'll take the lead.
Here we go. Good.
Okay, there's no torches in this room.
Let's go.
There we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go. Here we go. Level up.
Let's go.
More torches.
There may be too many of them.
Oh shoot. Alright, anything else here?
Not bad.
No.
I don't know what will happen if the switch is triggered. I see where you
You haven't been here for a while, right, Sora? This is the last team we need to do. Team Sonic, Team Shadow, Team 80, Team 80. Team Amy done. Team Chaotic is all that's left. Everybody said I wouldn't finish Shadow. I finished Shadow. 5 live streams of Shadow. This is live stream number 3 of Team Chaotix.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
I'm tired, okay, OH? Team Amy, whatever. Team Rose.
Here we go.
Oh, jeez. I will go. Hang on, guys. Sorry guys, we had a delivery. Okay, what were we doing again? Putting out fires.
Let's go.
No problem, honey.
If that robot with the cloak casts a spell on you, rings a
Yeah, thank you to the 15 of you guys that watched Split Fiction.
If that robot with the cloak casts a spell on you, rings are mysteriously absorbed.
I appreciate you watching Split Fiction for 10 minutes, Tim. You only need to watch 5 minutes, though.
If that robot with the cloak casts a spell on you, rings
I think YouTube counts views on archive videos after like 5 minutes or so. They just want to see, like, if people are just clicking on the video and like dipping out, like as soon as they click on it, then they don't count it as a view. It's not like a YouTube short where you can click on the short and it counts as a view right away. It's a VOD or a video, so they're looking for watch time. But you don't have to watch a whole live stream back. It's just a few minutes of it. Like about 5 is what we've estimated, because we've experimented with our mod staff and things like that. Link, why are you looking at me like that, you weirdo?
Here we go.
Let's go.
Both Wuthering Waves and Xenoblade crossed over to 1,000.
Here we go.
That leaves 5 videos that are still under 1,000. So Split Fiction is still under 1,000. Suikoden, Harley Quinn, and Monster Hunter Episode 10.
Here we go.
So we're still, even though we got caught up with 2 videos that were under 1,000.
I'll take the lead.
Instead of being 7 videos under 1,000, now it's 4 or 5.
Here we go.
Let's go. Here we go.
So we're getting there.
I'll take the lead.
Alright, so guys, I don't see any other fire thingies. Why'd you say I missed a fire thing before? I know you're working on it, Vic. Amber was asking me a question.
This is a long
My wifey
hallway.
takes priority.
Come on, Charmy. Let's go.
Amber asked me a question, I'm gonna answer it. To the best I can. I think this level's gonna be very ADD challenging for me.
Tootsie, where are you?
Hi, Link. Can you come up?
I'm starving.
Can you come up? Little furball. Hey! Okay, whatever. The offer is open and you want to jump up here. Weirdo.
There's something wrong here.
We're going around and around.
Who cares if we're going around and around and around? Put out all the fires first, then worry about going around and around and around and around. After you put out the flames. Still lots of flames to put out. Look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Linky. Coming up here, big boy. Here we go. 29. Halfway there. You big rascal. Why didn't you come up here? Hurt my feelings, Link.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Okay, obviously not there. Alright, so I took care of all the fire and the flames here.
Here we go. Here we go.
You can't sit in the palm of its hand, can you? No.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Not bad.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Nani?
Darn, I forgot to pay the electric bill for the office.
I mean, you have to understand, Sora, that this game got like it averaged 6s and 7s when it came out 20 years ago. It's only like after fan modifying and other stuff that people have given this game like better scoring, like from fandom. When the game first came out, it was very, I wouldn't say average, it was just okay. It was a unique concept of being able to play as different Sonic characters in a team format, but the game had some problems, some glitches, especially in the Shadow stuff. Team Shadow was kind of buggy. People didn't like the Team Chaotix stuff as much because it was like, it slowed down the pacing of the game. They complained back in the day, hey, Sonic is supposed to be a fast-paced game, and they complained more about Team Chaotix than they did the Sonic Adventure stuff, because some of the reviewers and critics didn't like the Sonic Adventure games because, for one, the focus was no longer on Sonic, and the adventure stuff was like, you know, playing as different characters other than Sonic, so they just wanted to play like a 3D Sonic game where you weren't constantly switching between different characters or playing different things. So that was a point of contention, kind of, for some people. But with Sonic Heroes, they didn't like playing as different characters. They just wanted to play as Sonic, and they didn't like some of the level layout. But I mean, the game is aged okay. A lot of people just play this on the PC because modders have like basically fixed the game tremendously. They've, you know, added HD upscaling, as well as they've fixed a lot of the bugs and problems. I'm playing this on the GameCube, so any problems that you see in the game is because I'm playing on the GameCube. I'm playing the original. Most YouTubers and streamers I know, when they cover this game, they play the PC modded version. Or they play the GameCube Dolphin version. One or the other. Oh, the door's not open yet. Now it's open.
I'll take the lead!
Okay, we're at 36. Okay, not seeing any fires I missed.
Here we go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go!
Sorry, Sora, I didn't recognize you without your member badge. Looks a little weird to me.
Here we go!
But nice to see you.
There must be a switch to open this door.
Yeah, the switch is right there. I just need to grab it. Grab it. Grab it! Oh, whatever. I don't know. Hey, get out of the grocery bag! Both of you! Both of you! Oh, jeez. Back off. Down. No. Don't bite. Don't bite the Wii. Linky, stop. We can't replace the Wii. It's too old. Don't bite that. Don't. Hey, Gums, don't do that. Well, I mean, he doesn't have really good teeth, so yeah, I called him Gummy.
Here we go!
What? It's funny. He paid attention when I said, hey, Gummy, stop that. What? He can't help it. His teeth are messed up.
Here we go!
You already said you're gonna have weird nicknames for me when I'm older. Need I remind you of that YouTube short that I did a while back? When I was getting clips from that Spider-Man thing from 12 years ago or whatever. You're the one who said it. You said you were going to make fun of me when I was in my golden years. You said you're looking forward to it. Go and watch the playthrough. I'm not the one who said it. You said it. I know it is. You're the one who said it. You're the one who said it.
What will happen if you trigger this switch?
Yes, you did. Spider-Man Edge of Time series. You said you were going to make fun of future old me. When I'm taking naps and drooling on the couch. You said it. Be nice to Link.
It's alive! It's coming this way!
Oh, snap. Where's Amber? Amber's doing life stuff.
Good.
I'll take the lead!
Let's go.
That's weird because it's warm out. Symptom of what? You feel cold all the time. Well, isn't the house cold?
Here we go.
The house is usually... I keep the house at 67 or 68.
Run! 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 Run!
Wear a sweater.
Run!
Wear a sweater.
Run! Run!
Except I don't currently have the AC on. I don't have the AC on currently.
Run!
You feel cold even... Okay.
Run! Anytime you're ready.
That's not that cold for a house temperature. Well, how I cheese my electric bill is oh, snap. I keep the same temperature in my house all year round. So in the summertime, it's 67, 68. In the wintertime, it's 67, 68. It's the same temperature, so we never really... In the house, we don't really have summer or winter. We have the same temperature all year round.
I'll take the lead!
And, believe me, it does save on your electrical bill. Also, it saves on your heating, your HVAC bill or whatever. I've been doing it for years. If you're cold in the wintertime and you're in my house and it's like 68 degrees in the house, put on a sweater. No, Uncle Ron kept the AC always at 70. 75. You could barely feel the air conditioner like if it was like 90 degrees outside.
I'll take the lead!
I'm nothing like Uncle Ron.
Let's go.
I'm not being sensitive. It's an optimal temperature. 68 degrees all year round is a very comfortable temperature.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead!
I don't care if I lost the key, OH.
Here we go.
I'm not going to be doing the Chaos Emeralds with anybody other than Rose.
I'll take the lead!
Let's go.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead!
Let's go.
Playing through it casually like we always do. Luke plays Sonic games
Here we
for
go.
me because I like Sonic. Our first Sonic playthrough on any of our channels was me playing Sonic Generations because I like Sonic. So Luke played Sonic for me. He probably wouldn't even
Let's go.
play Sonic. Well, I mean, he played Sonic.
Here we
Probably
go.
wouldn't play him on his channel.
Not usually.
I
Also,
like Sonic.
remember, people voted for this too.
And also, people voted for it, but I mean, just because people voted for it, I mean, they didn't vote for it to be 100%
Here we go.
done. Oh, we didn't give them the option to vote for that.
I've been doing filler. I'm saying this though. I had fun doing Xenoblade, but I am honestly shocked that the Xenoblade stream didn't get 1,000 views.
For all the people that were in there.
For all the people, there was 115 people.
And they were asking all kinds of questions and super chats and everything and talking about fun facts about anime.
Yep.
It's weird because it says that in the YouTube thingy that if you have more interaction and stuff like that in the chat, then you get tons of interaction and you get 1,000 views. It's weird.
No, we got it. The guys here in the chat helped get 1,000 views on Xenoblade and Wawa.
Thank you.
Now people are working on Split Fiction.
I'm working on my own stream to get to 1,000 views. My personal project.
What stream is that?
I'm not telling you.
Why are you acting all cute? The groceries are on the table. Put them out, I just brought them in. It is warm outside.
Person out there or no?
No, by the time I got out there to say thank you, they weren't even there, so I picked them up. I was like, thank you.
I didn't hear you say thank you quietly.
I didn't see anybody because there was all these people walking around and none of them looked like the Target guy.
It was like in the Matrix. Like, did you notice who left the groceries, Neo?
Nope.
Or were you staring at the woman in the red dress?
There's no one there.
Look again.
Still no one there.
Smith leaves your groceries on the door.
That would be interesting.
Hello, Mr. Anderson. I'm here to deliver your groceries. Thank you? Where's my tip, Mr. Anderson?
Oh, you want a tip? Okay. Don't use an umbrella in a lightning storm. Especially an umbrella with a metal tip. Always make sure your umbrella is made of plastic. Here's your tip. Alright guys, did I get all the flame thingies that time or did I miss it? The game did just come out. You don't understand, Proto. Whenever we do a new game, either launch day or the day before, we always get 1,000 views on a stream.
Yeah.
It's a #1 episode.
If the game did not just come out, we would have no hope of getting views. It's only because the game came out just now that we should be getting at least 2 or 3,000.
Yeah, so
At least.
we got super chats, but the video didn't grow until after it was archived.
The fact that it just came out is the very reason why it should be getting views.
Yeah.
Because everyone's searching for it right now.
Yep.
We've been doing this for a long time, and it always gets 1,000 views the first day. And then the next day, the day after that, it's hard to get 1,000 views because nobody cares the second day. But the first day, everybody is looking for it.
I'm gonna put it on since the edit process is over. Like I cut out the music. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be #1. It's gonna be all
Or,
day.
I mean, not autoplay feature. That's what I did.
I have it featured and I have it as a channel trailer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, why not? Also, did you see I updated the thumbnail?
What? I did see that Min-May is on there.
AI Min-May.
Here we go.
Somebody recognized Min-May on there in the comments. They were
Yep.
like, Min-May's in the thumbnail?
Yeah, Min-May's in the thumbnail.
She's not part of the Xenoblade universe. Well, we'll put those groceries on the fridge. Zelda,
Why wouldn't she look around when she says your name? You realize that you've had that thing. You've had that little cat since she was a kitten. She's very bonded to you because you were there when she was like 3 or 4 months old. Look at that little face. She's like, I'm being hugged by Amber. She's bearing her little head in your like arms. She's like very safe. Although she's looking at me with bug eyes, like I don't want to be held right now. She doesn't look like she's trying to get away, though. Okay, that's the time limit. So Zelda gives you like a 1 to 2 minute time limit of picking her up. Link doesn't let you pick him up at all. Really. Zelda will at least be like, okay, you can pick me up for like 2 minutes, and then she'll jump in your lap for 20. She'll like sit in your lap for like 20 minutes or so. Oh, listen to that meow. Meat platter? Babe, I only like those like on special holidays. Like I got a meat platter when it was either Christmas or New Year's, because like that was just it's a family tradition. My grandfather always had like a meat platter with like crackers and cheese and stuff for New Year's. A little bit of sparkling cider, you know. I don't tend to do what I like regularly is like a veggie platter like every once in a while. I don't mind that, but a meat platter it's too much. No. I mean it's like it's the type of meats that are in those platters that give me problems because they're very acidic. Like they put in like very spicy pepperoni and what you call it, salami and other things like that. That it does a number on my throat and stomach. So I can't have it all the time. Like cold cuts that you get in the store are better for me to have, like, you know, meat and stuff. But I can't, like with my, as I get older, like acid reflux is gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. So. Alright, now I need to somehow get the heck out of here. How do I get out of here? 52 out of 60, we're so close.
Full-size pizza.
Oh, wow, they actually... So, little inside joke. When we've ordered, like, grocery pickup before, or drop-off, the guy who did it last time, Amber was so excited because she was like, we're gonna have pizza tonight. I got extra toppings, we got pepperoni, mushroom, fresh stuff to put on our DiGiorno. And the pizza that came was a pan pizza. So Amber wasn't feeling well, so she called like the grocery delivery thing, which is the only good thing that happened because of the pandemic, is more stores now do like a delivery service where they realize, we can make extra money by doing delivery. So she got the pizza, but the pizza that they gave us was a DiGiorno pan pizza, and Amber was furious because that was the only pizza that we got. So I ended up having that pizza for dinner, and Amber just had, I think, some leftover lettuce or something. Because the pan pizza was so small, it was only enough for one person. Like one, you know, adult male. So it's like one serving. No, barely. I'm trying to get out of this monstrosity, but I can't. I think I need to go through that door over there, but every time I keep trying to go there, I'm having problems. I'm having a work problem. Ah!
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, I did it! I made it! I'm out! So long, suckers!
Let's go.
Oh no, they would say they would want it. Because they want to see I'm like, once I finish Team Chaotic, I'm going to do one live stream where I try to get Chaos Emeralds, but I'm not going to get them. The only reason we were doing Sonic Heroes in the first place had to do with, like, we had no new games to cover. Like, now they have all the new games coming out. Bleach is out tomorrow, Xenoblade was out today, Cat Game was out the day before. And that one really cool, the Sims killer that I want to look at comes out at the end of the month. Be quiet. Not you, the game. The annoying bee was being annoying. What the heck is with the lasers?
Here we go.
How the heck do you turn off the lasers?
I'll take the lead.
How do you turn off the lasers?
Let's go. Here we go.
Ah! They are lasered. Ow! Mm.
Let's go.
I put your coffee in the fridge, yeah.
Let's go. Here we go.
I'll take the lead.
Oh, you gave them cat food? Man, my smell is strong. Yeah, but
Let's go.
that smell has come in handy though, especially like during those couple gas leaks.
Why not go down
I
there?
only have like 500 views on this stream. I'm doing the best I can. I'm more excited about playing. I get to play a second episode of Xenoblade today, and I'm already done with all the exposition, so I can go out and fight on the world map now. Ow! Like basically, once you go into the city, you have like 20 minutes of cutscenes. Because they're like telling you, we're not going to pressure you in becoming a part of the Earth Defense Force, but you really should become a part of the Earth Defense Force. We wouldn't dream of pressuring you now that you just woke up and you're only the survivor of your entire family. But it would be great if you joined us. They basically butter you up, and then once you join them, they're like, all right, get to work. And it's like, aha! There was no way out. It wasn't optional. It was never optional.
Here we go.
Let's go.
You don't need to be a member, but we would love for you to be a member. Being a member keeps the... Ouch! What?
Let's go.
No, that would probably get the attention of people I don't want it to. Yeah, but I mean, you have to remember that the government is up in people's business right now because everybody's like uppity. So I don't want to write any type of like national defense or defense force or something that's hard enough members for. Like we're all at yellow alert and stuff. Did you put everything away already? Wow, you're fast. Cool.
Here we go.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, I have a cool picture of Minmay that I'm gonna put on. Like, I've noticed that if you make a template, like, you have your number 1, and then you have like on the playlist you make a different picture for the playlist. So I have a different. I'm gonna put a different picture of Minmay and a different robot with the Xenoblade Chronicles there. So people clicking on the playlist will know it looks different than just like this is number 1, this is number 2.
How is the hourly views?
There are torches here,
Huh?
too.
Oh.
Hourly views.
26.
Wow, it's been over 12 the whole day. Oh my god.
Not the whole day, since noon.
Oh wow, so not even before noon at all? I tried, Luke. I tried.
I know you tried. They've been needing stuff. I would like to, instead of the shorts playlist, I would like, see how these individual shorts are not getting views? I'd like to try to push individual shorts and see what happens.
I got a small box of it.
Okay, remember, don't eat all those in one day, though.
I have never eaten them all in one day.
Okay.
You make me sound like...
No, I mean, it's not good. It'd be like having like a vitamin, like too many vitamins.
Here we go.
It's packed with vitamins and minerals. Okay. You feel warmer now? Good.
Here we go.
Even though you do know that outside it's like 78 degrees.
I feel very
Here we go.
I had the AC on for like 10 minutes just to bring the temperature down to at least 68
Here
or
we go.
69, something like that.
My
Here we
legs
go.
were just warm to hot water and it felt cold.
Weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he dead? He's dead.
Oh, let's go. Certain things you can play as Eggman, but I don't know what.
Tell me there's one more of these things. Oh, there it is! Yeah! Worst Sonic player ever. Clear. Dun 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 dun. No! 34-minute clear time, Amber. How's that gonna be an A?
I would. Oh,
How is that a
yeah.
B?
Good job.
More to be said.
How is that? What?
Wow,
No, that's not supposed to happen.
that's pretty good.
That was 34 minutes.
Well, I mean, you made it through.
Oh no, not an Eggman boss. I hate these.
There you are, you mustache moron.
I
He's the
hate
one, right?
Mustache moron. I'm the world's greatest. Take him out.
Maybe it has to do with how many times you died.
This is gonna cost you extra. Get them.
Yep, Wuthering Waves is that a thing?
There was something strange about the climb.
Don't worry about it.
We've gotta take
Well,
care
actually, it
of
says
this
it's at
guy
99999. It's not at 1,000. So YouTube's being stingy. They're like, no, we're not gonna let them get 1,000. We're not gonna unlock monetization for this video. Not happening. Not on our watch.
Here we go.
I'll take the lead.
What is it, man? Confound you! Not you.
So you're saying we're not. What were we going to do?
What was today's plan? I didn't have a plan. I was hoping and praying that we would get a second episode of Xenoblade today.
And we did. That's good.
Truly amazing.
Where is that annoying Eggman going?
It's almost proving that we're critics sabotage the channel because having it be at 999 for like days is crazy.
No, it's just today. When I gave people the link for Wawa today, it was at 990. But the thing is, here's the funny thing. Like, the people who clicked Wawa today, like there was 25 people that it said in the past 60 minutes. 25 people clicked on Wawa.
Oh, wow.
So if it was at 990,
Then
that should be like
1,015.
right. So they only gave us 99999. So
Maybe the case will open.
What kind of?
You guys are gonna ban him.
Truly amazing.
That's why he has headphones because he's the lead singer.
I think Vector is the lead singer. Yeah. I don't know.
And they just showed him the microphone.
He's the front.
I never understood that because I've actually like done like different things where I'm like have the microphone up there and they're always like, here's the headphones you can use, and it's like I can hear them right behind me. Like they're clearly right behind me. What are you doing?
You like chocolate.
What are you doing? What is it gone?
Yeah, but you just look like you had chocolate all over your face. Like,
Sorry if I eat like a little kid.
it's kind of fun.
I actually have gone outside before after I've been like eating something like that has like jelly on it or something, and I was going outside and I was in the car and I put on my little mirror and I had like jelly all over my face. And I'm just like, why do I eat like a little kid?
Because you think somebody's gonna take your food away from you. You've
I
always
just- I just carve it
you've
down.
always done that. One of the first dates that I remember, and it's hazy, so you can help me out. But I remember taking you to Wendy's, and I told you could get whatever you wanted, and I got you whatever you wanted. And just as I sat down to eat, you you vacuumed up all the food you got, and I was like, well, I was gonna eat with you, and you're like, well, I in my house we eat fast. I'm just thinking, how fast? Like the food gets put down, and you have like little Tasmanian devils that just like grab everything and gobble it up. It's like,
Well, I had to eat fast on my for public schools too. I had 22 minutes for lunch. 20 minutes in line. 20 minutes in the line for food, and then they give you the food. You have 2 minutes.
yeah, but in my defense, Amber is this tiny thing. I'm like 6'3", and you know, you would think that I would order a big meal, and I used to. I did when we were first dating. I didn't have problems with my esophagus or anything, so I was fine. I was normal. But even as a normal person, it took me a while to eat.
It doesn't take me long at all. I can just, sometimes when I'm doing dishes and I'm hungry, it's like I just sit there standing up and eat, and then I go back to doing dishes. I don't even have to sit
That
down.
fish sandwich that's in there, like it's gonna take me a good while to eat that. Like I'm gonna have it today, but it's gonna take me at least
Survival of the
30
fastest.
minutes. Yeah.
Either
No!
scarf your lunch down or you lose it. I think it is public schools thing, because my family used to say I have little mouse bites. I used to eat slowly, and in fact, people at my school used to say I ate slowly. So then I would learn to eat fast. I think it's at school. I would learn to eat fast.
At public school, I wouldn't order a lot of food. I had like, I would eat the days that they had ribeye sandwich or whatever, and pizza day. But for the most part, like I brought my own boxed lunch.
I was on the school lunch program for like people that were and I wasn't gonna get a lot back at home. So. Yeah, I was always hungry because my family didn't have a lot of extra food. If my family would run out of groceries near the end of the month, then that would be it. It was like you could have crackers, whatever, until we had enough more money for the next month. So yeah, sometimes I was really hungry. I mean, I'm hungry now. I'm doing the same thing now with like YouTube, where I'm waiting for the next paycheck. There was a box of crackers in the cupboard there, and I was like super hungry, and I just ate that.
We need to make sure that we get low sodium crackers from now on, though. Then there won't be a problem. Alright. Okay, guys, we're gonna try pushing individual shorts now. This is last night's short. If you guys could click that, that would be fantastic. That was last night's short.
But I think like when well, you must have liked me better than the other girls you dated.
take out those
It's
robots
kind of
and
weird. All
open
the
that
other girls
cage.
probably acted weird. I just acted like myself.
There was one girl from Rockford, made it to 2 dates, and on the second date, I took her to a burger place, and she ate this massive burger, and she was burping.
Oh.
Right. So and she was the one. Here's the
On a
funny
date?
thing.
Wow,
I'll tell you how this worked. So not only.
Maybe after you've been married for like 20 years, but like on your
Not
dates,
20. Gauge is fine. But that's not the thing though. So, like, she's here, she's burping, she's eating her burger, and like the entire time she's saying that I'm very bad at conversation.
Wow.
And
like, what are you supposed to say?
I'm just thinking because the first date, you know, I thought, wow, you know, she showed up, we went to the movie, she wore a dress, she had like.
So the second date fell off way from there.
I mean, she's still.
Completely the standard was completely lower.
Yeah, she had heels still, but she had like jeans and like a sweater shirt or something, and she didn't like. I had Striper on in the car when we were going to, because she asked me my taste in music.
Yeah.
And like I put Striper
And you
on.
played one of your favorite bands.
Right. Within a
Like-
minute of the thing being on, she's like, "Oh, that's Whitesnake, right?" She says, "My brother likes that." I said, "No, that's Striper."
not.
And she heard Michael Sweet like belt out like one of his really high pitched things. She turned off my radio.
Wow, that's pretty
And I was like, look, I was like, what? You turn?
It seems like she would like ask you like,
No, she
hey,
didn't.
that's like a little high. It's hurting my ears. Do you mind turning that off? Like, why would she turn it off?
Yeah. So anyway, like that was strike one. The burping wasn't necessarily strike two, but she was saying like that I was easily distracted, so she was kind of making fun of my ADD a little bit.
Wow.
So that was strike two. And then strike three is she said, "I like you, Luke," but she says, "I just want you to know that I'm seeing like 3 other guys."
Oh my gosh!
And so I was like, "Well, that's not going to work for me." So I
my
said,
God.
you know, I think you're pretty nice and everything, but I'm looking for something serious. Like I'm back from New York. I'm like actually wife hunting, basically.
Yeah,
You
wife
know,
hunting.
I'm looking for. Well, I came back from Bible college, so you know what they do at Bible college. They instill in you it's like it's time to go find a mate type thing. So, like
yeah, drag her home.
yeah, meet the parents. Because it was somebody that I worked with in Rockford. Like it was somebody at the radio station. So I thought, oh yeah, you know, I really know this person because she's the lady who comes in. Like she was like 2 years older than me. And so I was the night DJ at that one like radio station like on the outskirts of Rockford, Illinois. And so I took her out twice within the span of 2 weeks because, you know, I was working all the time. And after the third strike, she was saying all this stuff like, you know, when everything was going okay. She had 2 strikes, and we were driving back. And then I was like, okay, you know, do I give her a hug? Do I walk her back? Do I give her a kiss at the door? What am I supposed to do? Because it's like I never made it to a second date. She was the first one, I believe, I made it to a second date. But the thing is, after that, she was like, "Thanks for lunch." I was like, "Well, this was, you know, this was our second date." And she's like, "Oh no," she says, "this was a lunch date." I was like, "What?" It's like, you're not even gonna count this as a second date? And she's like, "No." And she says, "I just want you to know too, I'm you know, I'm seeing another guy and another guy, and like I'd like to see where this is going, so maybe we could have our official second date." I was like, "This was the date. I spent money. I took you out to
Right.
eat. It didn't matter if it
doesn't
happened
matter
during the
what
day."
time of the day.
Right. Well, she's like, "Well, I'm wearing my casual stuff." She says, I like to get dressed up for my dates. And I'm just like,
Well, then why didn't you?
yeah. I was like, I have to work in the evening. I'm like, what? So, like, after that, it was like 6 months before I tried dating again, and that was Amber. Like, I was just like, after that girl, I was like, all right, I'm ready to...
Oh, that's why that one movie is like exactly your life.
Yeah, the why I like Just Friends. Yeah, because it was mortifying. It was like, okay. So it was like, I felt totally humiliated. So then, on the way home, like I went to Rockford and I went to Sam Goody, and I blew like $200 on anime, and I got a thing of ice cream. Like I got like a big tub of like Ben & Jerry's ice cream or whatever, or Edie's. And I drove home, and I went, because I had to work the next day, so I went home, I binge-watched, I think it was called, what was the name of that weird anime? Excel Saga. That's what it was. I had a pint of ice cream, and I was upstairs on my PS2, and I was watching Excel Saga, which was a recent release, and it was a stupid anime with really funny stuff, and I watched the whole thing, and then I went to work the next day just like super depressed.
Yeah, hopefully you avoided her.
Yeah, I didn't. She actually left the radio station like 2 weeks after that. She ended up eloping with the other DJ, I think it was, something like that. That was the other guy she was seeing. She was seeing the other DJ. She liked music.
It doesn't sound like she was that serious about dating you then.
Yeah, I know. They left Illinois. They went somewhere. Like, and then I was offered a other position to work at the radio station full time, and it was like, I can't do that because like I have this day job, and I've been working at this day job for years, and it pays better than this. I can't afford it. Like, unless you're willing to pay me this, I could take the staff job. And they're like, yeah, no, we can't pay you that. It's like, okay, well then I'd like to keep our original arrangement. And they're like, yeah. And then like after I declined it, like 2 months later, they let me go from the radio station.
Oh, that's weird. The bank was opposite from me. Because as soon as they gave me the full-time job, I took it, and then they fired me. Because they said I wasn't trained by anyone, but everyone at my job was basically not well trained, and they fired everyone at the job for doing shady business practices. So there was no one who could have trained me. That wasn't extremely shady. So like, I didn't have anyone to train me, and then they fired me because I I didn't know what I was doing because nobody trained me there.
Yep.
Here we go.
There's no way you would have known that they would have let you go because you didn't take the job.
And the best part of the story is 6 months later, I met Amber. I was actually planning on leaving.
But even though I have a lot of food, I didn't eat it in a non-dainty way.
No, okay, I'll explain. So I ordered the food. I parked with Amber. I remember I got a chili, I got a junior bacon cheeseburger, and I got some. I might have had like chicken back then. I don't remember. I had a full thing. I had some light jazz music on because Amber really liked jazz, and I like jazz too. So I had some light eating music on. I'm thinking, okay, because after like the third or fourth date, I always saw Amber as my girlfriend. So like, you know, took Amber to eat, and like I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna have a nice relaxing dinner, and then because that day I believe I worked in the evening or something. So we're parked and getting ready to eat, and I handed Amber the bags, and I'm almost done parking because it was a long parking lot or whatever. And by the time I stop and I'm like, all right, let's eat, I look over, and Amber very quietly has literally eaten her entire meal, and she's happily there with her Frosty. And I'm just like, a double take. I'm just like, what? I was like, how? Yeah. So, and she was hungry. And I remember I asked if you wanted something else, and you said, no, I'm good, I'm full.
Yeah, because I was completely full.
Yeah. I was like, it's adorable, and also, wow, it's like, I can't turn my head away from Amber if I want to eat anything. She might eat all my food. Because she didn't make a sound. Like, usually, like, when people are eating, like, you can tell they're eating. I'm just here, I'm talking to her, you know, and she's just, I'm thinking she's listening intently, and, you know, thinking, okay, maybe we're going to snuggle after or whatever. We're, like, by the Wendy's had a duck pond that was, like, further down. So I went and I parked down kind of like in the nature area because Amber like nature stuff. So I was going to park in front of the duck pond. It was nice and peaceful, have some nice, you know, light music on. And like I'm thinking we're going to have a nice meal together, and then I'm going to drive her home, and then I have to go to work. And, you know, I ended up still, you know, eating with Amber in a sense because I ate my food, but Amber was already done. It was just like, wow, it was crazy.
Let's take out those robots and open that case.
But from my point of view, someone as small as you, and you know, very petite, I wasn't expecting your entire meal to be gone that quickly. So I found it fun.
I did play soccer.
Yeah, you were a soccer chick.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready anytime.
Hi. Make sure you guys and gals, you click the short that I put in the chat, because we're going to try to do it individually instead of the shorts playlist to see if it will help boost views. Because a lot of these shorts underperformed.
It's an endless sea
Oh
of
no. Yeah, it's 1,000. It's now 1,009. It's clear. It's happening on Sunday. And Split Fiction is at 985.
I didn't remember that, but I did remember the Applebee's where you were confused. You were like, I was I remember thinking, like, I'm gonna order a very tiny salad. But then my eyes got really big when I saw they had steak, and I was like, I don't remember what I ordered, actually.
At Applebee's?
Yeah, I thought you took me to
I took you to Applebee's, I took you to Chipotle, I took you to that nice, authentic Mexican restaurant in Rockford, Illinois. It was right on the highway, I can't remember the name, but I could see the building, and I remember the bathroom very clearly. It's okay. That's why in that one movie with oh, what's his name? What was the name of that guy? Not Billy Crystal. What was that 90s actor that was in everything? He was in that movie with Jennifer Aniston. He had GERD or something in IBS.
Yeah.
In that movie, Along Came Polly. What is his name? He was in.
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
That's it. Yeah, Ben Stiller. I knew it started with a B. So when I saw that movie, it was more relatable to me because he had problems with his stomach just like me, and I had authentic Mexican food, which meant that I had to go to the washroom. And I was there for most of our date.
Yeah, Luke got me authentic Mexican because I was at a lot of authentic Mexican restaurants. Because my dad's first language is Spanish, so.
Well,
we had a lot of
Amber was a classy girl, and I didn't think like a date at Taco Bell would be good for Valentine's Day, so I got us reservations at a really nice restaurant in Rockford that was by a Mexican chef guy. And it was, I mean, I don't remember the food, I just remember the restaurant. But I think Amber enjoyed her food.
Well, I was worried about you.
I know you were. I was worried about me too. Waha.
I thought.
It was Valentine's Day, 2003, I think. Yeah, Valentine's Day 2003.
I remember I wore my little pink heels.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, you look super cute. You look like a Valentine. Because you were my Valentine. So. Ah! Crap. I guess we have to push the first playlist. Doggone it. No, we can still pull it up. Let's just... Yeah, 19 people clicked the short, but we're going to have to push the shorts playlist. Why is it the short playlist works more than individual shorts? I don't understand how this works. Do you have a theory?
Yeah, because they even said, I already know. I already explained it to you, but you haven't listened to me.
I'm listening.
The shorts playlist works more than individual shorts because they've already said, as of 2 months ago, they changed the algorithm. They count views more if you watch one video after another.
Oh, that makes sense.
So the shorts playlist works more than clicking the same short multiple times because you having one video, it appears when you're watching the shorts playlist as though basically every short you watch is bringing you back to YouTube to try another short. If when you watch stuff in a playlist, it appears that they're bringing you back to YouTube. They want returning customers. So watching stuff in a playlist. In fact, if you guys really want to help the channel a lot, you guys can make your own playlist of shorts or videos that need extra views. And you can play that in the background, like, of your life or whatever.
The background of your life.
And then, you know... And then that will actually, then you don't have to sit there clicking on it individually. You can just leave it going on your tablet or whatever.
So that's why the short playlist works better. Okay, guys, click the shorts playlist then. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Yeah. I don't even know why they keep doing this. They're just harming their platform. I haven't been able to figure something out. Well, that one day, remember I told you it was 86? The day of the... That one day I told you. No, I'm being cryptic.
I don't know what you're saying, though. What was it?
My blood pressure is 86 now. You know. So hard to beat. 1 second, guys.
What?
Okay, I was just talking to Amber. Alright.
Sorry, guys. I don't understand.
Amber didn't understand why I was being cryptic with her and she didn't get it. So I had to literally tell her. It's okay. So if you guys could watch the shorts, Amber's advertising shorts on like social media right now. So if we want Amber to come back, we gotta get the channel hourly views up. Corned beef. Oh, no, just doing people incentive. Smash them all. Crap! No, it would be for the 18th. The 19th and the 20th haven't been counted. It's the day before. On the day before there was no super chats, and the day after there was no super chats. I don't know. Same amount of videos we do every day. Did 8 or 9 videos. No uploads. Oh shoot. 1 second, guys. We're being cyber attacked. Alright, guys and gals, I'm back. Alright, let's try this again. Not chaotic. Cosmic is like RMP my $2. Thank you for the sacrifice of your $2. Remember, guys, if you want to help out the channel, you can always become a member. Like, hackers don't like you guys supporting the channel, so... Let's try this again.
Thank you, everyone.
There you are, you mustache.
I mean, it comes and goes, Proto.
What comes in?
It's like a storm. We can't prevent them. There's no DDoS prevention. That's not like a storm. We can survive the attack for a while.
There was something
We already have things in place to survive it.
Yep. I wish we had a machine in place that would not only ping them, but would send an electrical surge that would blow up their computers. Like the GoldenEye movie. That would be cool.
There's nothing you can do to prevent it. These people have supercomputers, and they have...
Deep pockets.
They have a lot of money. Like, you realize every time we're DDoS attacked, that's at least $300 to $600 they're spending to try to take down our stream.
Which is weird, because I thought most of them ran out of government money, because, like, the government, the current regime, or administration, whatever you want to call it, they got rid of, they got rid of all those programs that were beneficial to certain groups.
A great start. I use my $2 super chat. A great start for my life since I deposited my money today. Thank you, Cosmic. We appreciate it so much. Use Vector when you're outnumbered. Thank you for helping the stream and sticking it to the people trying to hack it. We appreciate that very much. But in reality, like, we cannot survive without fan funding, so, like, if we don't get a certain number of super chats a month, we can't keep the channel going, like, with our members, so, you know... Without our members.
That's why if we can hit our 300 members a month this month, it would be good. We're close.
So I'll have to have more...
Somebody, Zephyr? Is that how you say his name?
I think so.
Yeah, Zephyr gave 5 gifted memberships, so we should be at 290 right now. So that means we're 10 away. from hitting 300 members, which will put us in a very good position. Because we currently have like 17 ultimates right now, I think.
Yep. Bless your heart, Cosmic Guardian. Thank you for the help.
I think I have another ultimate stream tonight.
I'm supposed to be making, I don't know, Luke seems needy today, so I'm over here.
I'm always needy. I need attention and affection. I'm like a cat.
I really need to be making food right now.
I'm good. You can go.
No one was gonna super chat, so I had to do it myself with the deposited money. Thank you so much.
That's very nice
Cosmic.
of you. Thank you, Cosmic. I mean, people did super chat on the Xenoblade stream a little bit, so.
Yeah, but even on this one, because you.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna get 1,000 views, so that means.
Yeah, that's probably not
Make
going
you feel better.
Although it's early yet, it's not even. Oh, nuts. Darn it! Oh, we already at 2 hours and 21 minutes. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is not going to get
I mentioned Vector, but Charmy level 3 is useful as well. Thank you, Cosmic.
Smash them all.
Yeah, they're just, like I got cyber attacked today, they're just, it's very weird because there's really not, like usually the main things that they attack people over is female characters in games, and there are no female character game models in this. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, it's just strange. But...
The only thing I said today was I made a joke about body types, and yesterday I was blasting Assassin's Creed Shadow. It's like, I guess they were like a day delay or something. Because yesterday was the...
But everyone is
blasting Assassin's Creed Shadow.
Nobody's... That game's not gonna do well.
Got an extra guy. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Don't be hasty, Luke says Cosmic.
I'm gonna try to slow down Cosmic.
Well, the reason why I was trying to eat something was so I could have enough energy to make the corned beef, but now my energy is drained in front of the TV, so
just go, honey. I got this.
I can't.
I'm probably gonna end up playing my music like in a little bit because I'm still playing the same boss level. But I appreciate you here, but if you got stuff to do, I'd go to the kitchen.
I don't know, honey. I'm making it for you. I don't know what you want.
I would love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ubisoft is in trouble. Definitely Proto. I love Ubisoft, but they're. I mean, honestly. I mean, Assassin's Creed Mirage didn't look too bad, but it has too many F-bombs for us to play on here. I wouldn't mind playing it if it was just violence. I wouldn't mind, but I don't like all the F-bombs in the game.
Advertisers don't like F-bombs either, so you're not alone.
I wish there was a mode on M-rated games where you could turn off the language.
The only thing you can do is switch to a different language.
Yeah, like we did with Yakuza.
Like we did with Yakuza, yeah, exactly. Because I didn't want to play the Yakuza game with all the stuff in it. It was like, that's too much. Because I was like gauging stuff. I watched some other people's playthroughs, and like in the first 30 minutes of the game, the F word is said like 30 times.
Oh, in the Assassin's Creed Mirage?
No!
Oh, which one?
Yakuza.
Oh, Yakuza. Like in the English one?
Yeah, I was watching some YouTuber do it, and the dude, like, not just him, but the pirates and all these other people are constantly swearing. They're like using that word. They're like, wow.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
crazy.
understand, like, I was just thinking, if you really wanted to do Assassin's Creed Mirage and kind of make it the way we did with Yakuza, where we did it in Japanese, you could play Assassin's Creed Mirage and then switch the language to Arabic
Ah!
with subtitles.
That'd be interesting.
I doubt they use as many F-bombs in Arabic as they do
I don't
here.
know.
Of course, I don't actually know how much they swear in Arabic.
And the thing is, I have games coming out in April and stuff, and I'm tempted to look at the Bleach game. I just have to check our, you know, income stuff, because we just got the Xenoblade game. And I was telling people before, like, they were like, why don't you just get review copies anymore? It's because now companies are gauging channels based on how many views they have. Before it was based on your reputation and if you were good with embargoes and if you were, you know, good at your job. Now everything is by the numbers. So it's very hard to work with developers.
Yeah, the people were talking about the Ubisoft Sparks of Hope thing. Yeah, the guy who created it, you guys don't know, the guy who created Mario Rabbids, he left Ubisoft.
Yeah,
You guys-
he left.
Probably because he was, I don't know, sick of like games like that one game, Star Wars Rogue. I don't even remember the name of it anymore.
No, he left before that game released, though.
Like, they've just been, it feels like they've been promoting talentless people above people with actual talent in Ubisoft. So it's like, and he actually has talent.
No, it's not. He left the company because, and he said so on Twitter. He says, I don't like the direction that they're going with because they're sacrificing, like, character driven stories and, like, good gameplay for agendas. And so
Yeah.
he and, like, some top Ubisoft people that have been making games since the 90s, they all quit Ubisoft and they made their own developer. And they also got one of the former Rare composers from the Donkey Kong era to sign on as one of their composers. So they're building a mega team and their first game is going to be a story-driven game, single-player story-driven game, brand new IP. I'm from former Ubisoft people, and it'll be coming out in 2027. Like they only have a team of like 50 people though, or like wait, I think it was less than 50. I think it was
But
like
it's
15.
better to have a team of 50 people that actually care about their job than
Well, of course.
1,000 people that don't care at all.
Of course. And, you know, probably, if I was a betting man, I'm going to say Assassin's Creed Shadow is going to hurt, you know, Ubisoft a lot. And Ubisoft's going to have to come to a decision. Like, either their shareholders are going to yeet most of the troublemakers, a lot of the activists that are still there, or they're going to keep ignoring what's happening, because right now they're going against culture. Like, before they were winning the culture war. Like, now they're losing the culture war. And it's not going to get any better for them the next 4 years. So, if they want to make money again, they need to make a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no easy way to say it.
Jade Rose says, that sounds interesting. Yeah, it does. I'm excited to see what their studio can do. And Vic said, to be fair, the Sparks of Hope wasn't a bad game.
No, it's a great game.
That's true. It wasn't bad. There wasn't anything wrong with it. The problem was the game came out at the wrong time.
No, I'm surprised about. I'm surprised that Nintendo didn't, like, because they don't have a publisher, like the former Ubisoft people. I'm surprised that Nintendo, with the Switch 2 and all this other stuff, didn't nab this, like, former Ubisoft, like, studio that, you know, started, because they could become a second or first-party developer for Nintendo.
I remember when Luke and I covered that, Sparks of Hope, and we talked about how they released it at kind of like a bad time, when it wasn't really promoted at all.
Yeah.
No one knew the game was coming out, and it just kind of released at like the worst time possible. And then nobody bought it.
Yeah, that was the problem with Sparks of Hope, is Sparks of Hope, like, came out at a time where, like, there wasn't... People were still kind of playing the Mario Rabbids game, and you're forgetting there was one other thing that Nintendo did that I think was kind of a low blow. When the second Mario Rabbids game came out, Nintendo slashed the price of the original. So they had a digital sale going on for the original Mario Rabbids game, and that deterred people from buying the new game because people went and they saved all this money getting the first game. So they slashed the price, not just digitally,
wow.
but
Maybe-
also physically.
Maybe they should have waited to slash the price later.
They did. It wasn't even a 2-week promotion. They did it like a week before the game came out, and then that promotion ran until Christmas almost. So because the Mario Rabbids 2 game came out in November or late October, I believe, and their promotion started like right around the beginning of October, like for Mario Rabbids 1, and then it went all the way till December.
They should have done like a bundle. Like, if you get the Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, then you can get the other one for $10 or something.
And you have to understand too that it's not like Nintendo did it maliciously. Like they go ahead and they greenlight when their games are going to be prices are cut and stuff like that. Because Mario Rabbids 2 was supposed to come out earlier in the year. It wasn't supposed to come out like later in October. It was supposed to be like a summer game.
Yeah, I agree, Cosmic Guardian. They were setting it up for Rosalina to become a playable character in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was such a huge... She was the final boss of the second one. Well, I mean, somebody evilizing her was the boss. And Vic says Nintendo could easily buy that license for Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah, of course they could. I think they actually do own the license to Mario Rabbids.
Sparks of Hope was nice. I liked it, at least, says Jade Rose. It was good.
A good game.
I actually liked it way better than the first one, in Kingdom Battle.
I missed my Luigi sniper though. I didn't like him having a bow. I liked Sniper Luigi. They nerfed Luigi.
I remember just praising the heck out of Sparks of Hope. I was like, they improved every aspect of this game.
Except for Luigi. They improved everything but Luigi.
Try shooting one at a time, says Proto Platformer. They did it with... I think they did that with the Xenoblade before Xeno 3 came out, says Jade Rose. They did it with Legend of Zelda games before Tears of the Kingdom came out too, says Jade Rose.
There was something strange about the
Okay. Great job, guys. Yeah, that short playlist. Wow. That's a huge difference.
Oh, it could have been quite a match with the Ratchet and Clank Future Trilogy for PS3, says Cosmic Guardian.
Yeah!
Yeah, a game is more fun. I feel like having a whole trilogy is kind of like a complete set. And I feel like, the saga of Rosalina and Sparks of Hope is unfinished. Like, you didn't get the 3-arc saga of Mario plus Rabbids.
I mean, they ended it clearly, though.
Yeah, they did, but, I mean, it would have been nice to have Rosalina in the next game.
The first game, how they ended it, it definitely seemed like, okay, there could be more adventures because the bunnies are still there with Mario and company.
Maybe the guy ended it clearly because he knew he was probably going to leave.
No, he was interested in doing other things. He just got sick of it. Like, you have to remember that Ubisoft basically, it's like your body being invaded by a tapeworm or something. Like, there are people who want to stick up for normal stuff and just, like, make good games, but they were completely, like, stiff-armed and, like, pressured and harassed and stuff by these, like, agencies and these PR companies that were in these things.
No, they just make your work a living nightmare.
Right. Because like when you want certain things in your game, they don't improve it unless you do this, that, or the other. So I mean, when these people were pressuring certain things, like that director of, he was hurt by the sales of Mario Rabbids, but more so he wanted to create a single-player game, and they wanted him to work on like one of those like flop games that came out. And,
oh wow.
Well, I mean, it became a flop later, but
yeah, I know.
They wanted him to do that stuff, and he was like, no.
Well, I was surprised with Star Wars, that's why I started playing Star Wars, Jedi Survivor on Xbox, because it was like on sale for $20 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a good game, too.
After we played through Star Wars, the Ubisoft game, I don't even know what it's called.
Star Wars
lady who's angry.
Was it Star Wars Outlaws?
Yeah.
Okay.
So after we played that, and I kept thinking to myself, maybe this isn't so bad. Maybe this isn't so bad. As soon as I played like 1 hour of Star Wars Survivor, I was like, oh my gosh, now I see how bad the Star Wars Outlaws game was.
Mm-hmm.
When you actually play another Star Wars game that's good, you realize how bad that game was. And also, all of the things that they said were great about the game literally weren't even that great about the game. Like, they were like, our environments are so good. It's like, but you play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or Star Wars Outlaws, and the environments are way better than that. And they never bragged about their environments.
Also, they bragged about their open world, but I mean, most of the planet that you were on in Star Wars Outlaws is barren.
Yeah, it wasn't really. I mean, how was it an open world? You're just running around on grass.
I mean, that is an open. But it
There's
didn't.
hardly anything in here.
When they first showed us the game in the B-roll footage they gave us, it looked like you would be in control of your ship and you could, like, you know, for the first time ever, bring it down into the planet's atmosphere and do all this other stuff, like all this really cool stuff. Like you could land the ship. And it's all automatic. It's just basically a cutscene.
Yeah, you're not doing any of those things.
you don't set up the landing gear. You don't do anything. You know,
Yeah.
and then it becomes completely unnecessary. So then you can just fast travel to other planets and completely cut down like the intergalactic travel. Like there was no point to it. It was just kind of meh.
I love it, but I still have that vengeance on Cursa for what she did to Rosalina, says Cosmic Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cursa was not very nice. I buy a lot of games digitally, so I tend to notice when things go on sale, says Jade Rose. I've noticed Nintendo tends to go out games for a series on sale when a new game for that series is coming out. Oh wow, Jade Rose. I didn't realize that.
Yep, they do that.
Yeah, it's like Cal was series was much better, says Game Nerd. Yep. It says ha. Yeah, and also like what I was flabbergasted about was like seeing how much they bragged about their environments, which really, if you compare their environments to the series Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, the environments look better in that, even for a game that's older than Star Wars Outlaws. It's like, but then when I saw the picture of them, they showed a picture of everyone who worked on Star Wars Outlaws, and it was like hundreds of people all in this one picture, and most of them were women, which is fine, but you can tell that they purposely only hired women. Like,
yeah, the thing is, you
that
can't.
was weird.
It's fine if you want to hire all women or whatever, but you can't then go and say you're oppressed. Like, they still say that they're being mistreated and all this other stuff when they dominate the workplace. Like they have full control of everything.
Like even today, like really, women cannot. This is what I don't really.
Again. Sorry guys, one sec. Wow. You realize they're like literally they're censoring you as a woman whenever they do this because you're a lady streamer.
I know.
This is just.
I'm aware of that.
That's stupid. Like the double standard of these people is just absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of weirdos.
I don't even know if I should continue what I was saying.
Looks like might as well do. It's just so exhausting. How are we doing? Okay, we're doing okay. All right. Okay, guys, just keep pushing the shorts playlist. Don't let these monkeys win. And we're back. It's so
Yeah, exactly. Raspberry. I played both Star Wars Outlaws and Jedi series. In the Jedi series, you can explore more planets. You actually learn things about the history of those planets you're exploring. Whereas in Outlaws, it's just aimless running around. Exactly, Raspberry.
And you can beat the entire game by punching everyone. Like, Star Wars Outlaws has one of the worst shoot-'em-up mechanics I've ever seen. That the only way I could get through the game, because I was getting so frustrated because of how bad, you know, the blaster sections were. So I was like, you know what? It happened during a live stream by accident. I was just like, screw it. I just walked up to a stormtrooper and I punched him. And he died in one hit, and I was just like, holy crap. So then for the rest of the game, for the remainder of my stream series, I just went through and I punched everybody. It went stun attack, punch. Stun attack, punch. Every enemy, stun attack, punch. Stun attack, punch. That's all I did. And I cleared the entire game. Even the Death Troopers, stun, punch. That was it. And I was just like, wow, this game is so poorly made.
Raspberry said it's not a very good thing for Outlaws unless you're trying to advertise that game as a barren wasteland. And then it's not a good thing, yeah.
Why does the short playlist take you to the second short instead of the first one? Because YouTube's broken. I wouldn't worry about it. It still counts.
Yeah.
Like you can even click on in the shorts playlist. You can click
As
to
it's
the
playing through, you can just click on the first one.
You can click on the first one. But you guys have to understand that you watching the shorts playlist, you're adding hundreds of views an hour into the channel. Whereas if you were just watching an individual short or whatever.
Star Wars Outlaws should have been delayed in order to match Red Dead Redemption 2, says Cosmic Guardian. I think no matter how much they delayed it, I think they wouldn't have been able to. They could have done a better game, but they refused to try to. They weren't concentrating on making a good game. They were concentrating on making a game that made them feel good. And they were pushing stuff they wanted in the game instead of actually focusing on good game mechanics and environments or characters that we cared about, or, you know, they didn't care about that. They only cared about pushing stuff they wanted.
You know what's funny though is people are like showing the new Assassin's Creed, whatever. There's all this horrible gameplay where the game is breaking down, and like these bugs are very reminiscent to when Star Wars Outlaws first came out, and Star Wars Outlaws like was riddled with bugs.
It screams a game that people were making. You know, like it feels like. I don't know. It feels like. I don't know. It just screams of a game in which somebody's making it. Okay, Proto-Platformer said try shooting them one at a time, whatever that means. Thank you, Proto-Platformer. It just screams of a game in which they didn't care. They didn't care about making a good game. They only cared about whatever they were trying to play.
Oh, I see. That does work. Thank you. Ugh.
I mean, I was saying something else,
Like a hair stick.
Oh.
There's a cat here.
Oh.
Blah. I never would have thought of doing it this way. Oh yeah, look at that.
Ubisoft also left in the ability to destroy shrines even after release and so-called patches. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I can explain. So in Japan, it is a no-no.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
In that game? Oh, that's terrible.
Yasuke goes around breaking Japanese shrines. Yes.
Wow.
Destroys them. So in real life, there is a law in Japan, and they don't, even in their animes, they don't destroy Japanese shrines. If you notice when like yokais attack an anime and they're destroying trees and all this other stuff, the shrines and the places are usually like not.
Fine.
Everything else is destroyed around the shrines, but the shrines are there because they, in their culture, shrines are sacred. It'd be like in Ghostbusters when they step on a church and the Ghostbusters get ticked.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
and right now they're having problems because a lot of Westerners are doing they're messing up shrines in Japan. Like a lot of these people that are coming, they're Americans, not Westerners. The Americans are coming to visit Japan, and to the Japanese, they're desecrating them because they're like breaking fences, they're putting graffiti, they're doing all this other stuff. You know, things that are very common in America where people go through and our sacred stuff they ruin with graffiti and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it's probably because in America right now people have no problem destroying churches. Like even in Europe, like the Notre Dame Cathedral was burnt.
Right. So the Japanese Diet was discussing taking legal action against Ubisoft right now because Ubisoft promised that they were going to be good to Japanese culture and the problems that people saw a year ago with destruction of shrines and Yasuke doing a bunch of stuff that, you know, would be considered bad for, you know, Japanese shrines and Japanese historical landmarks and stuff. Ubisoft kept all that fully destructible stuff in for the shrines, as well as they still have the shrines wrong. They're not authentic. So the Japanese Diet met yesterday, and they had a heated fight between, and what's interesting is both sides of their parliament, or both sides of their political parties, because they have both a right and a left over there, they're both united on the same front about Ubisoft.
Yeah, because it's against Japan in general.
Right. So Ubisoft could be facing like a massive like lawsuit from Japan because of their, you know, basically mistreatment of, like, even in a video game sense, of their, you know, Japanese historical thing.
I feel like I would tell the UN about this or something.
No, you can't bring the UN to this.
Because I would be like,
also,
they need to make
I hate
law
to tell you
against-
this. I hate to tell you this, but the UN would take Ubisoft's side.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they would say, well, you don't realize that there's this whole thing with woke people that they see Japanese as racist. Like they
But isn't that racist to
yes,
say that you don't
but
like one culture?
They loop Japanese people and Japanese culture in with white culture, even though they're Asian.
Those are completely different people.
Right.
Though.
So what I'm telling you is NATO and the UN would side with the DEI people at Ubisoft over the people in Japan, because that's just what they do. So, like, the only people that are gonna, like, literally go after Ubisoft will be the Japanese government.
But they don't... I mean, I've heard things on the news where NATO and the UN tries to tell African countries what to do as well, and they tell them to please leave and get out of our country. Like, I feel like they always tell everyone what to do as well, like the UN.
Wait, why can't I break those?
They're bothering... They bother a lot of people.
Alright, guys, quick question. Why can't I kill the flying enemies? Is there a reason why I can't kill these flying enemies?
I'm supposed to do it one at a time.
I'm still missing every single one of them. Do I have to kill all the flying enemies?
Are you done?
Not done, because there's still... You can see there's 3 flying enemies that are going back and forth. Am I supposed to use a cannon on them?
It takes patience, Luke.
Oh, that I don't have. Okay, I guess we'll wait.
Well, one thing I was gonna say before, and I don't know, it's just weird that, like you said, like, they're trying to make it like, oh, we're gonna only hire women in our thing. I find it kind of odd that, like, they still can't... And I get, like, there are some fields where people probably don't want women in or something, or maybe women still have to break the glass ceiling, I don't know. But, it is odd that, like, more women actually go to college now than men. More women finish college with a higher score than men. Because men are, like, going right into the workforce and working, you know, really hard. And women are staying longer in college, so it's like... So it's interesting, you can't really make the argument as much, saying like, oh, well, women don't go to college and we don't have the same opportunities, when women have just as much opportunity to go to college now as everyone else. Like, so they can't, you know, like, when all the rights are wrong and all these things are fixed that they were complaining about, they can't keep saying that they're oppressed when they're really not anymore. When, you know. That's how I feel about it. You know, like, you have to look at it like this whole thing with Ubisoft where they just hired women almost. I think it was all women that worked on that almost.
Assassin's Creed Shadow, 80% of the staff are women. Yep.
And I feel like if they did that, where they were like, well, I feel like less men finish college, so we're going to try to help men out, and we're going to only hire men. Imagine if they did that. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, that would seem unfair and that would seem wrong. But, like, then, you know, the opposite must be unfair and wrong. Like that. Yeah, so it is strange. What happened?
I died! I died!
Well, I'm going to try to make the corned beef. I mean, it depends on the circumstances, and women are still oppressed in some ways, depending. You know, it all depends on the situation. I mean, women still have to, you know, for instance, for me, like, if anything happened to Luke, or if something happened between us, I would probably end up with nothing. Luke would have all the money, because YouTube only pays one person. I wouldn't get anything if anything happened between us. I met a woman that, her husband basically worked really hard, and she, you know, he cheated on her, and they had 2 kids. And then he basically left her for a younger woman. She gave up college for him. Then he ended up marrying a younger woman, and she never got to go to college because she was stuck with taking care of her 2 children. So not every woman gets something out of being married, or gets something off of the man. It really depends on, you know, like, watching, like, I helped somebody out once, who was going through a messy breakup, and, you know, the girl, ended up going for this guy who basically was a complete jerk, and, you know, basically went up to him and was like, I'm gonna take your girl, and then I'm gonna, you know, it's that somebody we knew, and was a complete jerk to him, and basically mentally abused him. And then he was crying over it, and his girlfriend didn't care at all. His fiance didn't care at all. She was just like, whatever, I don't care about you. And I remember going through and trying to help that person, and they were just crying in front of us. And I remember thinking about this episode of Frasier, in which, you know, Maris leaves Niles, and Niles is you know, is broken up, and Maris doesn't care at all. You know, his wife doesn't care at all. You know, so she got the benefit out of that relationship, and he's broken. And, you know, Frasier says to him, his brother says to Niles, you know, what you're really mourning you're not really mourning the person who broke your heart and ripped your life apart. You're actually mourning the life that you imagine you would have had with that person. You're mourning the life that you wanted life to be with them, the life that could have been. You know, in your mind, you're mourning more. A lot of times the person that gets hurt the most is the person that puts the most into the relationship. So if you have 2 people and one person is sacrificing everything, and you break up, usually the person who sacrifices the most is going to end up losing the most. So, you know, if that's the case with, you know, a lot of guys or whatever, that they sacrifice for their wife doesn't realize how much they sacrifice. They get divorced and she gets everything, you know, then but it also goes the other way. Sometimes women get screwed as well, completely.
I can't run my mouth.
So, I mean, I wouldn't say, I don't agree with the thing about marriage, because women have to sacrifice. I have to sacrifice a lot. Like, for my marriage, I haven't even had kids yet, but I can't. There's a lot that I have to sacrifice being married. I don't want to talk about it on the air because it's my business, but women have to sacrifice a lot that, you know, men might not realize. And I don't want to go into it, but women do have to sacrifice a lot. I can't really go into it.
No, I know. I'm annoyed that I have to do this again.
But
I was gonna break up the monotonousness by putting on the music, but our computer, because it got hit so much, like, I can't run the internet right now. I can only live stream. I'm gonna have to restart my computer and everything.
Let's go.
The music would help me play better, because it's just.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. It's just this level. This level is not fun. This level's annoying. I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, we do have an uncle. We have an uncle that was screwed over in his divorce. But in New York, it's no fault divorce. So you could be the woman and you could cheat on the guy, and then he would have to pay you half anyway. But, you know, sometimes women are completely screwed over. But a lot of women in my family were completely screwed over. I have two aunts who were their lives were both ripped apart by their husbands. both of my aunts helped their husbands get their degrees, and both of them were divorced, and their lives were left in shambles with nothing. My one aunt, she was actually crowned beauty queen of her town, super talented and beautiful, and her husband ripped her life completely apart to the point where she can't even function. She tries to teach music lessons, she just cries all the time. Her life was completely torn apart. Her life was going great places before she got married. So, I mean, men can rip a woman's life apart as well. It's a scary thing. Like, when you get married, you're not. Everyone thinks that it's like, oh, you just have a contract with this person, but it's not really the case. You're literally fusing your soul together with them. But once you try to rip that apart, it's going to be very messy. But I have tremendous respect for people that get married, even if they get divorced. At least they tried. I think it is good to get married because I don't think living single is a good idea your whole life, because I think people get lonely. Unless you want to be single, but I do think, like, you should at least give it a try. Like, if your heart is ripped out of your chest and you're left in shambles, then at least you tried. Like, I mean, that's basically how marriage is. That's how love is. It's, so far Luke and I haven't ripped each other apart yet, but hopefully never. But yeah,
we've had fights, but we always make up.
Yeah.
We've said some pretty nasty things to
Well,
each other.
you can, either person can ruin the other person's life. And it's usually the person that doesn't care as much that ruins the other person's life.
Ah!
So it could be a man or a woman that ruins the other person's life. Whichever one is more heartless.
It pressed the button!
Whoopsie.
I didn't press it! I was jumping! Oh no! I'm hosed. Well, this run's over. I want to cut my losses. It's not even 900 views yet. My gosh. I'm just having a not super Sonic.
Well, I mean, the reason why I don't want to sit here and say everything I sacrifice for my husband is because he doesn't sit here and say everything he sacrifices for me either.
No, that's private.
So, like, we sacrifice a lot for each other behind the scenes. So,
Amber and I are a team.
that's why you can never really judge like, I don't really understand why people online judge us and try to say, well, this person's better than this person or whatever. You don't really know what they're doing for each other behind the scenes. Like, if somebody has a co-op channel, you're just seeing who they are for that hour that they're on the stream. You don't know everything that's happening behind the scenes afterwards. So, I mean, Luke could be falling down the stairs and I could be yelling at him, why did you fall down the stairs? And I'm helping him that way. I don't want to know is this game like. Well, I mean, what I'm talking about is things like, a lot of times, a lot of times, like, for instance, like, women are expected, like, if relatives are over and stuff, women are expected to clean. Childbirth can take out a lot on women. It used to actually kill women to give birth, which is something that women are just expected to do, and it's not, and all the stuff we have to go through with that is, a lot of pain and suffering, all the medical stuff for that. And also, like, and women are expected generally to move wherever the guy wants to go. And so, I mean, there's a lot of unwritten rules about marriage that you know, you think that women are just like, oh, women are just freeloading and stuff, but in reality, not really the case at all. Women sacrifice many times women will sacrifice their whole life, day and night, cooking for a guy and emotionally bonding to them, to sacrifice all their plans that they would like to do so they can support their man's career. So how is that bumming off of the guy, really? And then their relatives and people online and people everywhere will go, oh, well, she's not really working. Really? Her slaving over a hot stove and scrubbing the floor and, you know, being there emotionally for them every single day isn't working? That's interesting, because that seems like work to me. Giving up your entire life for somebody so you don't even have your own plans, but you're supporting them in their job, that's not working. Seems like work to me. It seems much harder than work.
Why isn't this going forward? Oh, that's...
Let's go. Here we go.
Thank you, sweetheart. Sorry, guys, I just don't want to do this anymore. I just want to get to the next stream and eat my... I'm exhausted now from this. We'll go, like, I don't know. I would really like to finish this level because I don't want to do it tomorrow. I don't want to do this again. Thank you.
No, not bad.
Duck on it. Did I get one of the ships that are flying by? No. I really wanted to play my music, but because I've been DDoS so much, I can't run other equipment on my computer until I restart my PC. Like, I would play the, you know, supersonic racing. I can't do anything. I can just run my streaming software. My streaming software is being kind of sluggish because of all the hits we've had today. I wish people would find a hobby other than me. Their obsession with Amber and I is just weird. It's like 5 years. It's like, could I get those people like thrown into a mental institute because like their obsession with me is bordering insanity. It's not healthy. Like, they are severely mentally challenged. Like, severely. They're not productive members of society. Blink.
Smash them all.
Somebody said, like, Joker's obsession with Batman. Yeah, it feels like that. Oh, come on! I just want to get to the next stream. I've been playing the same level for like an hour. I'm tired. It's too much. Wow, you sing that better than the lady. I can't do it because, like, I tried to do it. I tried to open the music and the computer says there's not enough memory. I would totally do it, though. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear Eggman keep going.
That was too easy. This is only the beginning.
No! Get out! Stop going in the freaking cannon! Been collecting evidence on them for years. The police have a whole case. Who cares? I haven't even given them anything from 2025. They still have stuff from 2022 all the way through 2024. I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk to the officer in charge and be like, here, they're still doing it. I don't know. Never done this kind of stuff before. I've never sued anybody.
Let's go.
Actually, it's not sue. It's not suing. What's the word I'm looking for? We are seeking criminal action against them. It's not suing. I'm just exhausted, so I mean. Well, we got another extra life, so that means if we die, we have 9 lives.
Here we go.
Do it again. Whoopsies. No, get him! Go, 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 go!
Spirits unite.
Pressing charges? Heck yes.
Behold ninja power. Smash them all. Don't get too excited, boys.
It's over! It's finally over! Oh, thank God. Oh.
Did he really think he could stop us with that?
Shut up, game. Shut up! I'm not being that loud. Please don't knock on my wall. I don't know. I wasn't even yelling that much.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
Once we start a job, we finish the job. That's the policy. We're Team Chaotix.
Here's your next mission. Whale shark function. Be careful not to get detected by the enemies.
Yeah, whatever. Next time. I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that now. Alright, guys, so... I got a vamp for, like, a few minutes, so at least we hit 900. Awesome, you guys, I could kiss you and give you a big hug and say I'm proud of you. You guys rocking it with watching the shorts. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. Thank you. I'm actually gonna get to eat some dinner. Alright, so next up on the agenda tonight, the remainder streams are all Switch related. Xenoblade Chronicles, finale of Super Cat Muscle Man, and I think an Ultimate Selects on the Switch as well tonight. Oh wait, no, we did Droggles yesterday. I don't know who else had something tonight. If there's a VIP that would like their stream tonight, I can do it tonight after Muscle Man, because Muscle Man only has an hour and a half left of the game. Both Muscle Cat and Split Fiction only have an hour and a half left. So like an hour and 30 minutes, something like that. Although, even though Muscle Cat only has an hour and 30 minutes, I am very bad at platforming games, so... it could still be a 2-hour stream. Uncle Howdy, I would do your Fortnite stream tonight, but Fortnite is currently not installed. It would take all night to reinstall Fortnite. Yeah, Uncle Howdy is an ultimate, I believe. Alright, cool. We cleared 900. Alright, so you guys know the drill. If you would like another Sonic stream tomorrow and torture me, 1,000 views is required. This stream got 900 after 3 hours. Musical interlude will be cut out at the beginning of the stream, so your chat thingy will be disappearing. So leave a comment down below in the comment section, because the chat is going to vanish after this stream. Like, within 2 hours, the chat playback will be gone. Because YouTube erases it whenever I remove the music, so. That's something new they're doing. Before, when we would edit out parts of our videos, like long pauses, DDoS attacks, the chat would still be there. So the past year or so, whenever we remove stuff, like the long intro and DDoS attacks and things like that, so people have a more streamlined experience watching the stream back, they take the chat away. So make sure you guys leave a comment on the Sonic stream. Say whatever you want about Sonic. Go for it. You can even talk badly about Ubisoft. I don't care. But next up is Nintendo Switch, Xenoblade Chronicles, so see you over there. And on Xenoblade, we're going to try to push one of the streams that didn't succeed. Okay? Alright, later, guys. One of them. Like, there's like 6. Okay. Gosh! The nightmare is over. At least for now.